problems last week.
No, it was fine
So
last week.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. We're live.
We are live.
We're live!
Are we live there?
Oh, let me get it up. It's coming. It says waiting.
Alright.
That's what it says.
We shall see.
Live.
But why aren't we moving?
We're in.
Oh, good. Here we are. Hello. Why can't you see us moving there?
Well, I'm on data. Oh no, I'm on internet.
You're on internet.
Let me go back
Hey,
to
Punky.
data.
Hey, Andy. Hey, Dom.
I can't see everybody.
I'm
I
Miss McPhoebe. His phone sucks. Hey,
My
Jay.
phone does suck.
Hey, Jessica. James. Hello, dear. How are you?
All right, let's go. Come on.
On your way home?
I'm having issues.
Hey, Buttercups. You are having issues.
Play.
Close it and open it back up.
Close it and open it back up.
Yeah. Because you got the chat moving, but you don't have. Well, you don't really need the picture.
No, I need
Hi,
that.
Chad.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm ignoring everybody. I'm sorry.
Hey there,
I
Gab.
have technical trouble.
Yeah, but if you get more than like an hour behind, you're dead.
How do I go to it?
I don't know.
All right, here. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, just get all the way out of YouTube and come back in. You dyed Maddie's hair pink.
No
Oh
way!
my God. I'm sure she loved it. Hey, Miranda. Was it all over or a few streaks?
There we are.
You get off at 5 so you don't miss the live. That's cute.
Now we're going.
There you go. I have a question for Mark. I have to go to the doctors for the first time since COVID. Any must-dos or no's? I'm scared.
I have a question. I have to go
Streaks.
to the
Very
doctor
cool,
for the
Jessica.
first time since COVID. Any must-dos or
Hey,
no's?
Jamil.
Oh, don't be scared, Punky. Don't be scared. I go every week to the doctor. But no, they're still wearing masks. They're still like, no, don't be scared.
I went
There's
last
nothing
week.
new. And you went just last week.
Yeah, masked up, distance,
Yeah.
in line, just like the supermarket. And
Yeah.
that's about it. I still dislike the blue. It took 2 bleaches and a bleach bath to get it out.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's right. He got it out.
Now I have this kind of like aging superhero villain thing going on. So, hey Charlotte.
Mine's still, yeah, it's still purple.
Yeah, my scalp's on fire. But, you know, blonde isn't, see, I could wear blonde to work.
Yeah.
We have like Catholic
Yes.
school rules at work. Like I can have different color hair, but it has to be a natural color or something. I could put the purple on top of this. So.
I'm so behind.
The blue is a wonderful color. It's my favorite shade of blue, actually. It was a really good choice. Hey, Allison. But, I mean, there's only... I have a job. I can't have it like that. And I can't really wear hats to a meeting, even Zoom. So, it'll probably be more of a vacation thing. If we take some time off, I'll probably do it the day before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I was like, I was going out for a walk, and I'm like, oh, it's hot out. And I'm like, fuck it. If you're going to stand out, stand out. So I just...
Oh, he did too.
So I went out for a walk. 2 blocks into it, a car full of girls stops by. Love your hair! And of course, they looked like the Rainbow Connection, like with all their...
And then 2 more blocks later...
A guy asked if I lost a bet.
I love it.
So...
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see.
Scranton. They're very forthright.
Back here. Oh, Buttercups, I should have done my beard as well. I was so
It actually
thinking
hurts. I'm
about
putting it
it.
back
I
on.
almost did. Almost.
Almost. I did bleach my beard one time. I think when COVID first hit. But then the rest of my shadow was brown. I looked like, what was it, Hulk Hogan when he tried to come back at the age of 60? And he still had the blonde mustache, but a 5 o'clock shadow.
I can't. I gotta just
So-
go to here. I just gotta. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna stop right here. Okay. Yeah, you
So-
give me the Delta work. I think we'll
Work
yeah,
should care
right.
less. The quality of my work should matter more than my hair color. I always thought that with piercings, body art, tattoos. I mean, if you can do the job, it really shouldn't matter. The rest of that crap shouldn't matter. Pretty
Mary
much.
Tyler Moore hat. Oh my God, I love that Mary Tyler Moore hat.
Drew the hat throw.
Love it. I gotta remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I have really short hair, so I'm not worried about... I mean, I shave my head. Not that often. Like, that's not a word. But often enough, I shave my head, so it's not a big deal. It grows back in 2 weeks. to as long as I keep it.
Oh, that's good to know, Miranda. I don't know. My boss
Hey,
is
Twirefox.
very lenient, you know. I mean, I did a weird color once before they were like, oh, it looks nice. They didn't say anything. But now that I'm actually meeting with people, I wonder if she'll say, you know.
Yeah, but people in the drug and alcohol field, the appearances are a lot more forgiving because some people have seen a side of life.
This is true.
Where
this is true.
It's the same as culinary arts. How many chefs do you know that are head chefs that
Right.
have sleeves?
Right,
you know,
right.
or barbers or hairstylists. There's certain disciplines where it's just not as taboo.
Yeah.
I think drug and alcohol services is one of them. Mental health, on the other hand, I have to look sane.
Yeah.
My selling
true.
point is my sanity. So I have to look like it. Not that blue hair makes you nuts. It does not at all. But certain perceptions. It's the underlying stigma and prejudice that is still there, even though it's not supposed to be. Mark's hair does look a little more normal than mine, Jay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The boys are doing good. Bandit and Oscar both.
Mhm.
We have an update with Black Kitty.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the trap worked. I caught him. He was so calm in it too.
Docile.
He was so docile, and it was perfect timing. We went over to the animal hospital. He was checked out. He had no chip in him at all. So I guess he was a true feral cat. That's kind of sad because like most cats have chips in them.
Yeah.
So I took him up to my job, and I let him go. In the back we have like woods and everything, and there's other kitties back there. And he got out and he sniffed around.
Gigi, hello.
And then there's a house back there too. And right, like he was sniffing around, and they pulled into their house and pulled up and all I hear is, "Oh, hi, you're a cutie. Oh, come here. Are you hungry?" I was so thrilled. I was so happy.
I was happy because I was worried about
I was too.
when you find out he's nobody's. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like, well, what do you do? Because there would be, if there was no Oscar, there would have been Black Kitty.
Yeah, because he was just mean to other cats. He wasn't, he was very docile, you know?
Yeah, but he was feral. I saw him eating out the garbage and stuff, you know. So.
But Oscar,
hey, Polly.
they fought, and I should say he fought, and Oscar just, you know.
We have a shelter, but it's a kill shelter.
It's a kill shelter.
So I don't usually comment on live. Steve, I'm moving right now, and I'm listening to the caretaking videos and doing boxes. You find that relaxing? Well, I'm glad for you.
Nice.
That's not something I always hear, but I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help. That series particularly was a little more calm in the beginning, at least as far as my temperament in discussing it, and it got a little more elevated until I cut it off. So
yeah. So tomorrow, I'm gonna check on him and see how he's doing. He was sitting on there. On Friday, he was on the porch, like, you know, laying like this. Yeah. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, kill shelter doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, Bandit was at that shelter. They told us 5 months.
Yeah.
And I think, how long would, you know?
They told me they keep him. They told me they keep him for 6 months.
And they thought he was a special needs cat too.
And when I called, there's a hospital here. I think it's basically Scranton Hospital, Scranton Animal Hospital, something like that.
It's very bare bones.
And they said they only keep him 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't do that. But anyway, Oscar's all happy. Like he's back to normal.
Now he's okay. He runs up the stairs.
Which I'm very happy
And
about.
we had changed his whole house. Well, you had. I say we, like I was part of it. You
What
changed his whole house. So we'll see. You know, if we had like a house or a barn, you know.
Oh, we would have kept him, you know. But as it is, if we move, we're taking Oscar anyway. Like
Oscar. Well, yeah. If we move, Oscar's coming. We'll just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out.
He's coming with.
I know. That's it. No.
No more giddies.
We have
after
2 cats and that's it. So I think I'm missing There is Steve, your foodie booty video, and I missed the rest.
There you go.
Steve loved your foodie booty video and the incorporation of your first-hand experience.
First-hand,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that. Happy to offer my first-hand experience.
I know, it doesn't look like it's still in there.
Fantastic.
I don't know if you can see it or not. It is still there.
You need some light from above. I need a flashlight or something.
We need a flashlight.
That's what I need. So
it just looks like highlights now.
I started watching the cooking videos and my weight loss. Those weight loss videos, I look back and it's like, it's always cringy because I wasn't comfortable on camera. I didn't think, I think there's a lot of people who think they're going to make one video and the whole, like, because all their friends said, oh, you should be on television. And they make one video and think it's going to go viral. I certainly did. And then you find it crushing when you pour your heart out into a video and 8 people watch. But I think for a lot of YouTubers, that's the gig.
Yeah.
You have to, it's front-loaded work when you're making a channel. You have to put out a lot of work for not a lot of stuff back in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then you probably even out at some point, depending on how big your channel's going to get.
Yeah.
Some channels just max out at like 10,000 because not that many more people are interested in what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, happens. But we're still growing. We're doing okay.
Yeah, you say that, Jay. You always think you're super cringy on film. The ones you sent to us,
They're
you
fine.
Sound like a natural, actually.
And you have a really good voice.
Yeah, I was going to say that,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you, James. I was a little goober, but we got it. And you were so nervous initially. One of our most viewed videos is a Mondays with Mark.
Oh, and I was all like
Yeah.
nervous and
Our most viewed is me talking about gay prison stories.
which is so funny.
and then
you did that at the last minute.
And then there was one I did about suicide, and then there's a few coffee talks, and then there's a Mondays with Mark, and then the rest are mostly coffee talks, and then it goes into caretaking, and there's a handful of ones that we did that are in the thousands around there, which for the size of our channel is okay.
Yeah, it's good. We're a small channel. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, it's a part-time thing. Like we do other shit during the day besides sleep.
We get more time. Oh my gosh.
I know. I mean, the only thing when people talk about jealousy and bigger YouTubers, the prison stories, they were fun. The only thing where they talk about jealousy is you see another YouTuber who's very popular, not even popular, successful maybe financially, and it's their primary job, and they put in like 1/10 the work that you're putting in. But they have earned their stripes too. It's hard to keep your life that much of a dramatic fucking mess for 6 years that people want to watch.
Oh, Charlotte, so true. It wasn't that long ago.
No,
that
Vera, we're not.
Mark did his first live. That was so sweet. I was so against it. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
I did. I was nervous. It was awful.
Yeah.
And now it's my favorite video to do. I can't wait to see everybody every Sunday. I really can't.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get...
Yeah, some people go way back with the channel. But it's always great to get fresh input and new folks and new friends and stuff like that. And there's folks that are on now. Like, I remember Gigi, oh God, in the hundreds. And we were watching each other's channels and became like fast friends.
Gigi.
Hey, T-Dub, how are you? Speaking of old heads.
Gigi, that was so nice to say that. Aw. She said your videos are consistently entertaining, informative, low-key, and creative. That's very nice. That's what we try to do,
When I watched your old videos, I saw how personable you are and what good insight you have. Thanks, Adelaide. We have moments. Actually, how many people are in here? I'll wait a little bit.
Okay.
So we'll see. Authentic creators I watch seems
Oh,
to be the
cool,
norm
Jay.
to be pathological liars. Well, here's the toss-up. The pathological liars, are the more popular ones. But Mark and I were talking about this when it came to certain YouTubers who it seems like they just want to be famous and they don't care why. Cowbell! They just want to be known. That's not okay. I'd rather be known for something good than just be known. So, if that means, not having viral videos or dancing on TikTok, then so be it for now.
Yeah.
If I turn into a fame monster, wait till you see what comes out on this channel. I have a very vivid imagination. Wait till you see what you'll be doing. If we decide to just throw in the towel and be total sellouts, wait till you see.
Oh, I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait.
Well, it's meant to be just like hanging out. It's meant to be just like chilling. I mean, we're not actors. We're, I think, listed as a people channel. You know what I mean? Like, I can't act. Have you seen our skit videos? I can't act. I can.
You do just fine.
But that's the thing, just fine.
Well,
it's easier to
you
just...
do good. You're good. You're good. That adds to it.
Yeah, it adds to it. It's part of my unique rustic charm. I have the rough talent of the amateur.
See, you did a good share.
Where?
See that?
Where?
James.
Gee.
See?
This. Did a good share. Oh, well, thank you, James. I tried. A feel-good channel. Yeah. Something to just, relax. And we're interconnected with some dramatic channels because of content we're doing now and some content we did before. So that's kind of unavoidable. That kicks up. We didn't make a hard move to distance ourselves from it, but enough of one. And, I've heard Foodie Beauty mention our name in a video, and she said, it's not mean what they said. And that was from her mouth.
Yeah,
which
is good.
Which to me felt like,
Yeah. Oh, I agree,
Yeah.
Gigi. I think authenticity is the most important thing, honestly. I agree, and we tried to be that way from day
hey,
one.
You getting a nice sandwich? I didn't see you. Hello.
Definitely. That's really important to say, yeah. I agree. If you don't know what you get...
I mean, I could search anything and find, a highly... What do you guys do as a couple to relax? Movies, game night?
Milk tea, thank you so much. It's cool.
Like
the hair marks tea said we had to come if we wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to put a brighter light on. It's a little more purple than it shows up there.
Yeah.
Would you laugh? Why you?
I don't know. Not sure if it's
Oh, we missed you too, Jessica. And hey, Maddie, how are ya?
Hey, Maddie.
I can't wait to see the hair. I think I got a picture, but I can't. Oh, I got that's. I'm afraid to click it.
Thank you, Milk Tea. And you've been missed. You've been very much missed.
Yeah.
Cooler heads are very welcome in the community at large.
The share video, I think, was Halloween.
I think it was Halloween.
It was the Halloween. Oh yeah, it was because we did a costume thing and he was sharing. Yeah, that was it. It was the Halloween video last Halloween.
I know, Gigi. It's okay. I see. I just don't care, and we have wonderful moderators. So
yeah,
it's okay.
We do. Thank you.
Can't blame everyone for losing their minds. Yeah, I mean, people who maybe were on the cusp of having some quirks have turned into full-blown mental health consumers over the last year. I mean, it just exploded people's neuroses into something possibly like unmanageable. So, I'm susceptible to it. I've had a rougher year than most mentally, and it's, it is what it is. Life goes on because it either does or it doesn't, and that's, not an option. So crazy lately. Guys have cicadas in your area. As the West Coast, I'm fascinated. I don't think... Hey, Debbie. I don't think we do, actually. Do we have cicadas up here?
No, I don't think we do. No.
It's
a little more south, I think. Right?
I have family in Maryland, and it's like...
Yeah.
They're scary. They're loud. But no, we don't have that up here.
Yeah, Ortega. Get up.
Yeah.
We're all too old. We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, because I was like, ooh, bachelor party.
Right?
I'm like, okay, first of all, I have like 2 friends that don't drink. 2. And I'm not uncomfortable in bars. It's been long enough that I'm like, it's whatever, it's cool. And bars are just like being to reopen. And I like to go to clubs. I always did. You're not much of a club person.
Not anymore. No.
So this might be the last time I go ever, if I go. So that'll be kind of, we'll see. And then you have to have one of your own too. I don't know where you'd like to go.
Who am I gonna go with? Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to a drag show.
We could do that. Well, I could go with some people from work, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really need one. I mean, I don't know.
Getting strippers is like having an Uber fucking bachelor party. Just bring the strippers and bring the liquor. I want to sit on the couch. No, I didn't see Lady Gaga's newest interview, Punky. And I follow her on Facebook. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
What happened?
What?
I don't know.
What?
Lady Gaga. New interview. Missed it.
No, I missed it too.
I know. I haven't been to a drag show in years. They're just campy. It's fun. A lot of the folks that do drag around here actually are transgender day to day. So... Went to a drag brunch a few years ago. It was a Lady Gaga theme. They're usually pretty entertaining, for the most part.
Ooh, are you, Gigi? We're thinking about going away too, but I think we're gonna go like somewhere like beach. You know.
Yeah, because we haven't been, out. So, hey PG.
Oh, Lori, thank
How you doing,
for
dear?
saying that. How have I been feeling? I've actually been feeling pretty good lately. Yeah, I'm.
You have been.
I got off the methotrexate. Oh, thank goodness. And it took a while to get out of my system, and then they started the other treatment, and since then, I just feel different. I feel much better. I'm not like tight all the time. So yeah, no, it's much better, much better.
Doing good, thanks. How's Ginger? Is she your co-pilot? Is she right next to you? Key West, it's magical. I've heard. And you can actually watch the sun set on the East Coast because it sets over the Gulf.
I've never been to Key West.
I've heard it's like.
I live
you think
in
this
Florida
is chill?
and never
it's
been
like...
to yeah, I mean that's definitely my
Hey,
kind of
T-girl.
place. Yeah, probably because we want to. It'll be a short little getaway,
like maybe 2 or 3 nights
over
or so.
East Coast, Atlantic City area, somewhere around there.
Yeah, the beach is only about 2 or 3 hours away from here.
Yeah, but we can't take a whole week, so somewhere close.
I don't have a ton of time to use. In July, I will. My work anniversary is when my time off recycles itself.
Right.
So that's when
I still have all my time, but and plus we don't know if we need to take time off for the wedding. I mean, it's looking like maybe by the end of this year we're gonna do it,
Yeah.
So we want to have some time off for a honeymoon, but I don't know. A few days, tack it on to a weekend, you get a little more there without having to take time off for work. So
nice to feel like you can have a break. Yeah. The idea of a break sounds very good.
It does.
From my 9 to 5, just because it's like my home office. It's like until the clock strikes 4:30, my home isn't mine. It's a workspace. When we have a relatively small apartment, so there's not. Dave,
That's better.
The plan at the moment is to have alcohol at the wedding.
Yeah.
That will have to be probably a discussion with folks we invite who are in recovery, just to let them know there would be. But most of the people I know and that would invite aren't. And I've been to sober weddings, and by and large, they were not boring, but people don't celebrate later into the evening.
Nice.
People are less likely to dance. So.
Oh, Martha's Vineyard. I'm so jealous. It's so beautiful there. And you're going for a writing? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm so jealous.
My living room is my office. Yeah, the bed is my office on Wednesdays when you're home. And I just and I end up doing I have data entry and stuff like that. Oh, you always have snakes. Well, that keeps things interesting.
Oh, I saw on the news this morning that there was a bakery or something that was they were making chocolate covered cicadas. They were frying them in the air fryer first.
Oh, good God.
Air fried cicadas and then dipping them in chocolate and selling them, and they're super expensive because, as you can imagine, they're only out now.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
not my thing.
Yeah, not for. Well, I mean, I had the cricket.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
My boundaries initially, like I said, this was really, really good for me mentally initially to be home. Now I have to rewrite my boundaries though because I'm feeling differently about it. But I was out of the hospital only 2 or 3 weeks before lockdown started, so it's given me a lot of time, to myself to reprioritize and whatnot. So
I know.
cicadas versus crickets. You sadist! Why the hell would I ban in Boston?
Yeah, no, Vero, definitely switching medications is rough. It is definitely rough. This one was relatively short for me, about a week, but still, it's really rough. Oh, the cricket munching, yeah, that was just awful.
Yeah. I'll say...
I just couldn't get past that it was a cricket. I mean, it didn't really taste bad. It was a texture thing.
I did get a little ick when I had to floss later and get the legs out of my teeth. That was a little gross because it was like
nasty.
it was like eating a shrimp. It's the exoskeleton. It's like a shrimp shell. It was crunchy.
Yeah, I kept thinking shrimp. You're eating a shrimp. You're eating a shrimp. I was not eating a shrimp.
Do I feel luckier? I feel more open-minded. I didn't turn down something that I thought was scary.
Oh, wow. Yeah, plane tickets are inexpensive. Huh.
Oh, Foodie Beauty just went live. I shouldn't say that shit. People will go watch her. Oh, well. She's live. I believe she's beezing. So, I've been on Effexor forever. Doctor wanted me to switch. I got migraines. Told the doctor no way. Med switches, meh. I don't know. Beezing? Never.
I know, Jessica, I don't want to know that too. Where do they go when they go underground for 17 years? Like, they'd have to go pretty deep.
I know, it's like see you in 2030
like,
something.
Wow.
Miranda, I can't... She's so hot and cold. And the only reason she'd be upset is over a guy. Now that we have a fuller house, like, Lady Jasmine, watching from the bleachers but want to drop in and say hi.
Oh, cool.
Thank you. Thank you, dear.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she has been gone 2 days. Well, it was either another bender or, you know, something bad happened again. But, I mean, she's mood altering off him. You know?
Yeah, she is.
She just, it was food and then edibles and then drugs and whichever she can get her hands on, whatever she can bury her head in the sand with. And yesterday's video, I think I kind of fleshed out some of it, but I do want to address this. I talked a little bit about her weight, and I was kind of like, well,
I didn't know that.
maybe the weight loss was good, but she wasn't going about it in a healthy way, and the angle I took was she was smoking and getting it off. It didn't occur to me, and a few people brought up uncontrolled diabetes and weight loss. That for her health reasons, the weight loss could be not a good thing.
Very true.
And I'm not as familiar with diabetes. It wasn't something that clicked for me to think of. And it was brought up that, you know, it's not necessarily great to say that she's losing weight if the reason for the weight loss is that she's totally ignoring her diabetes. Or if anyone's heard of diabulimia, which is another thing. And she's just not well. So I wanted to, as long as I had an audience, bring up that was a good point to make that I didn't make. But if you read all the comments under the video, you'll have a full picture.
Right.
That's why I always invite people in the comments to say something, because...
I mean, honestly, I thought, because it happened relatively fast and right around the time of her reason, I thought it really was the drugs. If you don't eat for a week, you're going to...
I assumed it was the drugs, but then I'm thinking she's so sketchy about describing her diabetes that, you know, and people who are in the know about that, maybe a dozen people did. So that was enough that I thought it was worth mentioning. Another option. That could be another piece of what's going on. So, thank you for those who commented and added to the story, because it adds another angle. So,
there we go. I have a big kitty right on my lap.
My dad's a type 2 diabetic. He lost weight and now he's not. But he also doesn't eat like he did before. So how do you weigh one against the other?
I wanted to ask, who was it? Vero. So cicadas are actually grubs? That's what they are? Okay, I did not know that. That makes sense now. Huh.
Yeah, that fatty liver has stretch marks. I don't know. I'm not sure how she just takes such poor care of herself. And she says, you don't know what I do off camera. But then we see so much more of her now. So we kind of... The only thing she does off camera is sleep, it seems like. Her body's breaking down.
Any of that.
You can't stay that fat for that long. There's not that many 400, 350 pound, 400 pound, 60-year-olds. There's some, but not a lot.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
No, Mike, I don't like the situation. I don't like the guy at all. I don't like him at all. For her or anybody else. Just from the way she reacts to what he says, I can tell he's talking shit. I'm sorry, Dave. That sucks.
So interesting.
37, 38 years old. Yeah, it's...
Yeah, she does get more nasty.
I want to say she doesn't know better, because I want to be like, how could anybody who knew better do this? You know, unless it's totally scripted and actually not happening.
James.
But she can't fake how high she is on camera. I can tell you, you can't keep it up that long. She goes to the bathroom a lot, and I know she'll point the camera this way. Do I think she might be a love addict? I think she's just
I do.
more
I
and
agree
more and
with-
more.
I think. Did you already? You already.
Addict's perspective,
I'm-
do you think she's... no, I didn't answer that.
Oh, okay, good.
That's your wheelhouse.
From an addict's perspective, do you think Foodie is attracted to the behaviors of the guy that she associates with the drugs? Absolutely. Yes. Definitely. Yes.
And to where she's being manipulated, I think she's putting up money.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's
Oh,
she's
absolutely.
paying for the good time.
Money.
I think.
TVs. Like, what was the TV situation? Come on. Why do you take a TV to someone's house
Yeah.
and then it just happens to be broke whenever you bring it back? It's just. I see
know.
it every day, you know, like, so it's all the red flags are there for me.
Mhm.
If I was working with her, I mean, I don't know. It's sad because I think she does a lot of this, like, she defines her worth, her own worth, by him.
Mhm.
And you know, and it's and there's drugs involved in it, and that makes it even more sticky. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. That first, 3-day weekend, I wonder if everybody was using or if they got her high and they had fun, which makes me sick. But
Mhm.
that sounds closer to what might have happened. I don't know.
Jay, that's such a funny question. Mark, this is off topic, but do you make time to do crafts with all the other stuff you guys do? I was just thinking about talking about this tomorrow in the video because I've had no time to do anything because all of my spare time I've been out in the garden. So I have to literally, like an appointment, schedule time to do things now to make sure they get done. You know, and crafts are one of them. Like, because I enjoy it, and it helps me, you know, so I definitely, yes, I have to make time.
She brought an air conditioner so she could stay cool in the summer.
Really?
No notice. Hi, guys. Do we have a date night? Yeah, usually Friday.
Fridays.
But might get Uber Eats, cook something, usually order out, stay home, watch bad TV, stuff like that.
She bought an air conditioning unit and took it over. That's just so it just is bizarre to me.
Exactly, Jay. She's Mommy Warbucks. Hey, Tracy. It's been a minute. How are you doing? We did not get Japanese food. We ended up getting Italian.
Italian!
My
favorite!
food. Yeah. So, horror movies, Tita? Mark loves horror movies. I am lukewarm.
Oh yeah, horror movie. I love them.
I don't know. She's been 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, Tracy RN, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, I'm glad. Nothing new really. I switched off of the methotrexate onto a new drug, so that's the only change there, you know, but I'll be contacting you because that other thing's coming up soon.
Buying his groceries, but you know, next thing you know, she's putting money on his books because he gets jammed up, and it was all a big misunderstanding. That I've seen more than a few times.
She's buying groceries too, really. Aww.
If she stopped doing all of that and he still wanted to hang out with her, then she can tell if he likes her or not. If she stops being so generous with her time, money, and appliances, then maybe she'd have an idea. I've been putting it in his food, Miranda. I just don't tell him.
She's buying groceries too, really, Mike? Wow.
Told us about the guy in jail said about big women. Yes, Justine. That kind of crude but semi-accurate observation. I don't know.
Oh, Gigi, favorite horror movies? Oh yeah, we should all comment below on this one.
Favorite
my
movies?
favorite topic. My favorite. I have to say, I'm a real sucker for the original Halloween. I love the old 80s and 70s horrors like Halloween and Friday the 13th. And
Good call, T-girl.
Halloween was one of the first ones I ever saw with Jamie Lee Curtis, and I could watch it today like it's a new movie, you know.
Yeah.
I do like those, but I absolutely adore old black and white like House on Haunted Hill, 13 Ghosts, and we watched The Haunting we watched the other night. I love the old black and white horror movies. Those are my favorites. Love them.
Yeah, The Shining is mine.
Yeah,
Mary,
Shining.
I just saw Mary. Yeah,
yeah.
Shining is mine.
Salem's Lot was another one. The original one. I love that one.
I can't think of a contemporary horror movie.
A contemporary movie. Let me think.
The newest.
We just watched a few that were pretty disturbing. I have to remember that. Oh, I have them written down actually.
Yeah, the original Halloween, the original Friday the 13th, like those are all good.
Oh yeah,
Shining.
Campsite horror movies, love it. Sleepaway camps, love them.
I went to see The Cell the day after I did some really dirty ecstasy, and my friends thought it would be fun to cheer me up and go. I was like 18, okay? I didn't sleep for 3 days after that. The Cell with Jennifer Lopez, so graphic, so creepy. It was like Saw before Saw was a thing. Like, I can't do torture porn or any of that stuff. It was just way too graphic. Carrie, I love Carrie. Carrie's probably in the top 3. I can't think of the 2, but Carrie's up there. I love that one.
Okay, so we just watched, in the last 2 weeks, we watched a few newer ones. A movie called Mary. It's a boat that they named Mary. It takes place in a boat. It was a little disturbing for me. It was not a happy ending. I liked them when they end. At least somebody survives,
Yeah.
But it was very interesting. It was. And then there was one I wanted to tell you, and I can't remember.
No, I don't know.
Oh, the Black Island Sound. That was a good one. That was very disturbing too, but it was very well done.
I love YouTube now. So when YouTube first started, I couldn't find shit. When I was trying to find movies and trying to find shows, and everything was cut up into 1,000 pieces. Now you can everything's there. And you can pay if you want to, but if you search a little bit, it might be sped up 1/4 speed. But if you can handle that.
Yes, I'm sorry, Miranda, I'm a little late, but yes, I take turmeric every day in capsules. Yes.
And I put it in the spoon.
Do you?
I do. Whenever I say I'm making dinner, anywhere I can bury it that you won't notice, like tomato sauce, I can put it in there.
Oh, that's good to know.
Chili, sometimes. Stuff that you won't notice it turning yellow.
Oh yeah, Christine and the Freddy movies.
And then there's like Hitchcock, which is
Them was a freaky movie. Yes, Jamil, definitely.
Like Psycho or The Birds, they're more suspenseful to me because Hitchcock is a little more.
Ooh, I would need to
makes you use your imagination. He leads you to a conclusion that something terrible happened, but doesn't really show too much. Like in the shower scene, you never see a knife penetrate skin. But it's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
You fill in the blanks from what he. That rear window is right out here.
Ooh,
all our houses, all the porches are facing each other.
Zoe, you saw her Hereditary. I didn't see that. Was it good? Do you recommend it? Oh, Women in Black was one of my favorites. I liked that one. And Winchester with the older actress. She's so famous. She's really great. She plays Lady Winchester. But that Winchester is a decent one. I did like that one too. That was a newer one.
Yeah. Rear Window, Psycho. Midsummer? Oh, yes, I saw Midsummer.
Yes.
It was very disturbing. It was very disturbing. Oh yeah, Alfred Hitchcock Presents. The Alfred Hitchcock Hour you can find too on YouTube, and some of those are very creepy. Very creepy.
3:15. Oh my gosh, the original Wolfman. I never saw it. Yeah. Guess what we're watching tonight?
Okay.
The original Wolfman.
Misery is another good one. The Conjuring was good. Trying to think what else. The remake of House on Haunted Hill I saw in high school. That scared me to death.
They're coming out with The Conjuring 3 on June the 3rd it is. I'm really anxious to see it. I did enjoy those. They were scary, actually. Yeah. Well, the first one was scary. Second one, it was okay.
The Scream series cut through right when I was a teenager into adulthood, so that's the one that we were following. Scream was super gory, though. When I was a teenager, I had a stomach for it, and I was trying to impress my girlfriend by not freaking out. I do remember that, Punky. That was the first time the toilet made... Like nobody had one, but they didn't show it. Hey, Anne, happy Sunday to you.
Oh, Damien, The Omens. Yes. Oh, I haven't seen that in forever. Maybe we'll have to watch The Omen tonight.
We're watching everything, aren't we? Should I
Yes,
just take tomorrow off?
we are. I forgot. See,
Yeah.
I'm glad we bring this up because that was one of my favorites. I loved that movie.
Old Vincent Price. Yeah.
Yes, old Vincent Price.
Price.
Oh yeah, House on Haunted Hill.
Mhm.
Love it.
We watched that.
Yeah.
Within the last month, we watched the original
Yes.
House on Haunted Hill, and that was good. I hadn't seen it. Not the whole thing. The Ring Japanese version scared me to death.
Oh, two Wirefox, children in horror films. Oh, The Brood, the original Brood. Oh, that was so freaky.
It's like
And what was that one with the
Get
kid with
Earth
all?
Ends
They
Up
all
Being
had the
Evil.
white hair.
Oh, I don't remember.
They all had that white hair. Like that was kind of freaky too.
Shudder is all horror. It's the app, right?
Shudder, yeah.
I thought it was mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poltergeist is another good one. Yes. Children of the Corn freaks me out.
Yep.
Freaks me out. Because there's corn around here some places.
Oh, Lori, yes, the original Hellboy Wax. I forgot that was one of my favorites too. See, this is great.
You'd like the remake with Paris Hilton, too.
I did like the remake.
Paris Hilton.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I thought it was very well done.
that's Oscar material.
It
I know
was
it's not a
entertaining.
horror movie, but Heathers is pretty good. There's a lot of people that die in Heathers.
There is, yeah.
You know. That's more like John Waters horror type stuff. Like Serial Mom I love, and there's a lot of murders in that, but that's not really a horror movie either, you know? So it's...
Oh, The Bad Seed, yes,
Chucky,
that was
yes.
a good one.
Capricorn Chucky is another good one.
She gets that lightning at the end.
Brightburn. I have to look that up. I have to check into it. Hey, Celtic.
Oh, Celtic, you're here. Yes, how are you? Oh, I guess
Oh,
you
you
just
made
said
it.
it. It really hurts. Sucks big times. You're writing art. Oh, good. I'm glad that we're. I'm certainly not glad that you're in pain, but I'm glad that we're helping, if even in a little way.
Yeah.
I'm glad you showed up because I was wondering, how you were doing.
Hey,
I
Ghost.
came through that like a troop, man. Wow. Wow.
Gotta go, guys, but thanks. Oh, Justine, thank you very much for the super chat.
Aw, thanks.
Thank you, thank you,
Aw.
thank you.
The Frighteners,
Promising Young
Jessica, that
Woman.
was a good one.
Orphan was a good one. I remember seeing that on Lifetime. You know, the little girl, or she pretends to be a little girl, but she's like a 40-year-old Russian
Promising
woman.
Young Woman? That what you're talking about?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, Promising Young Woman. Ooh, Punky. No,
I
I
haven't seen
haven't. All right, I'll check that out. In fact, actually, I'm going to have to write
Get the
that
notebook.
Because I won't remember that. Promising Young Woman.
And then after Heathers, like when I was in, I guess I would have been in high school, Jawbreaker came out, which was a similar type movie, sort of. It had Rose McGowan and the Noxzema girl, and Tim Conway was in it. Chaka Khan.
Ooh,
think.
let me rock you, Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan, let me rock you, Shaka Khan.
It was funny. I remember
I
watching.
love me some Shaka
When I got my
Khan.
first apartment, all I had was a TV, a 12-inch TV, and a VHS, and that was it. And I had bought 3 VHS tapes off the street because they were like 3 for $1. I was so broke, and I watched Independence Day,
Yeah. Oh, quarter of 3, definitely.
Jawbreaker, and Riverdance over and over and over because they were the only things I had.
Thanks, Ghost.
The soundtrack of Jawbreaker was fucking phenomenal. I loved it. That is like all these little e-girls on TikTok use that in the background when they dye their hair, and they do one of these, and the hair comes back all, you know, emo and shit.
The Incredible Shrink. Ah, that's so funny. Judy. As a kid, she saw The Incredible Shrinking Man, and it's still traumatized. Now, see, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that kind of traumatized me because it was so real, and her screaming for like 10 minutes at the end with that, like, it's still to this day trauma. I didn't like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because they were good, but it scared me.
What traumatizes me is specific scenes in Friday the 13th. Only specific killings by Jason scare me. Like the one with the girl in the sleeping bag over the campfire,
Over the fire.
and she's upside
That
down
was the
screaming.
remake,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I thought I was gonna die because I was
Yeah.
her. I'm like, that's it, I'm gonna die. And then when he pushes the woman's head in the hot tub and it boils and she drowns. At the
That's
same time.
Halloween.
That's Halloween.
Halloween 2.
Oh, no,
You still.
I hate
still.
Hate that. One of my biggest fears is being scalded to death.
Yeah.
Terrible.
He still talks about that. to
I
this
won't get
day.
in a shower with a shower door. I won't. I'll bathe in your damn sink. I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh,
I might request
and
more
Whitby's
towels.
a thing. Oh my gosh, we just watched that one too. The original. Like I think it was called. It came from outer space. I think was the original name of the. Anyway, the original black and white thing. We just watched it the other day, and then the remake. Both remakes were pretty decent too. Oh yeah, clowns. Yeah.
My mom, yeah, Lisa, my mom doesn't do horror movies. She just, no, she said life is scary enough. And she doesn't want to watch. I went to see Blair Witch at noon. I was too scared to see it at night and drive home. I heard too many things.
Oh, I bet that was scary. I loved the Blair Witch Project. Loved it. I kind of like those ones too. Those reality ones. Paranormal Witness, I think it was called, or Paranormal. The one where all the cameras are in the
Paranormal Activity.
activity. All those were good.
Yeah.
The Unfriended. I actually enjoyed that one. I thought it was very unique how they filmed that.
It was a different idea.
It was a different
concept.
idea. It was a unique idea. I liked that. I kind of like those reality-ish ones, or
But there's so many.
there's so many. Yeah.
It's like
there
every
are.
time it's like 5 friends go to a haunted asylum to film a documentary. There's 18,000 films like
Here's
that.
the footage that was found.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the scariest ones I thought was the Chernobyl Diaries. That freaked me out.
That was kinda
that
creepy.
movie. It did.
Mm-hmm. That
Oh.
was. Go to Redbox for ideas and then look at it. The Shining is Chantal's favorite movie. See, I told you I relate to her.
Oh, wow.
We're like this. It's just she's, Canadian? Prometheus. You love Prometheus.
I did like Prometheus. The head.
The head.
head.
As soon as the head comes on, you
The
turn
head.
it off.
That's so disturbing. That head when it goes.
Young
I
Shelley
did like
Duvall
that.
in anything. Oh god, she was so uniquely pretty, Shelley Duvall. It's a
yeah.
shame what
She
happened,
was.
Oh, Punky, thanks for the super chat. Spending
Aw,
Sundays with Steve and Mark.
Punky.
Thank you so much. How late are you? We got another like 15 minutes or so, Anna. You're not late. I got nowhere to be till tomorrow. I know we have to film something, I think. I don't know.
Oh yes, Life Force, Alien. I love sci-fi horror. Loved it. Yes.
It wasn't
Loved
bad, Mr. Phoebe. I wasn't expecting much when they did the miniseries of The Shining. But Steve Weber was pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised by that. Yeah, Claudia, a lot of folks they are. Sybil, yeah, that can be scary. I remember watching a movie called The Three Faces of Eve. It was one of the first movies to talk about multiple personality disorder, DID.
I'm gonna have to watch that. I never saw the original Blob.
Happy Sunday to you too. Yeah, Steve Weber's not bad. If I were single and he was interested.
Oh yeah, Steve Weber.
But
yeah.
neither is true. So, whatever.
Oh yeah, H.R. Geiger definitely. Oh man, and he has a lot of artwork too, and it's all very similar like that. It's really really cool. H.R. Geiger designed the Alien and Alien.
Okay.
And he has a lot of other artwork too. He's an artist, and you can buy his prints and stuff like that. They're all so fascinating. He even made a video game too. That was actually a PC game, and it had that same look to it. It was really cool. What's for dinner?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think we might have leftovers tonight
or
because
pizza.
we didn't even think of anything.
No, and nobody wants to go to the store.
No, I don't want to go to the store. No,
No, I don't want to go to the store
I
either.
don't either.
I went last night. Well, I went to Sheets.
Yeah, that counts.
I didn't buy any food. I bought soda.
We have something frozen in there.
There's always something in the freezer. It's a matter of getting it. It's not a matter of anything else. Hate but true.
I know I don't feel like cooking. That I don't feel like.
No, there are leftovers in there. I cooked something the other day, and there's some grab and go type things. I got in here in time for the food conference. Yeah, and Celia, it's like that. Just hot dogs and fries. See, that sounds just fine. I only have hot dogs like once a year. It's like usually in the summer. It's not that we had a lot as a kid. We ate a lot of hot dogs, so I don't really have a taste for them.
My mom, when I was real little, she used to make macaroni and cheese and cut the hot dogs
and put it
up
in.
like that and stir it. And then my grandmother would add stewed tomatoes to it. Ah!
My cafeteria in high school added tomatoes to it, but their mac and cheese was so good, people wanted the recipe. It was very
Oh,
good.
really?
So, I appreciate you too. Hope you have a great meal. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. I missed it. Do you have it?
No, I don't have it.
Shell Bell 313. Thank you
Who is
very
that?
much.
Aw, thank you.
See, now you got me touching the screen and it's all messed up. Thank you, Dom, for
Oh,
the
now
dancing
it's all-
hair.
Oh, Shell Bell.
What happened to Mark's hair? It's probably
Keep
the
it-
lighting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll be back in 1 second.
What are you doing? Are you getting a flashlight?
I am.
He's getting a flashlight. But yes, Shell Bell, thank you, and Dom, thank you so much. We got to talk this week, Dom, about a wedding. Okay, we didn't do it last week. Oh yeah, you can see it better that way. Okay,
Better?
yeah, I guess. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And again, I parted with mine. I think it's going to be a vacation
burgers
color.
and fries. That just sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
We can get Uber Eats.
we could.
We shouldn't do that. That's so lazy.
It's lazy, and it's a treat. I mean, I don't know if
We
you guys have
usually
done...
do that Friday.
If you've done, like, DoorDash or Uber Eats, it depends on where you buy from. The fees can sometimes, like, just
Yeah, I can.
make it twice as much as you would pay if you just went and got it yourself. That's why it's a treat. That's why I can't imagine doing it twice a day. I mean, you've got to have a little extra money.
That's me, Jay. That's exactly it. It just looks like I just went dark again until you see it like up front and or like this, and then you get the color.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what they think tomorrow because I'm not gonna bleach it out or anything. I'll let it stay because I kind of like it. I like it in person a lot.
Yeah, the purple's good.
I'll try to take some pictures. Maybe that will show it up better because it actually is purple.
Yeah, I don't think so either, McPhoebe. I think purple is fine because over your normal hair, it just looks like his hair on the bottom is brown.
Yes, Gigi, you would look awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, T-Dub, I can't imagine eating that much. And I've been fat. I've been really fat, and I can't imagine eating that much. 40 minutes from the closest fast food place. No Uber Eats for me. Well, I bet that means you're a good cook. I'm just guessing. Because you probably have to make all your own stuff.
Oh, Gigi, and now that like the quarantines are lifted and stuff, I can't. Next time we're in the city, we're getting coffee, for sure. I want to read poetry. I want to solve the world's problems with you.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. I'm getting a little antsy to get out.
Yeah, I am too. That's what I'm maybe next week or the week after.
Probably. I mean, we used to go, I don't know, a few times a year at least.
Yeah, we used to.
Not long
Before
vacations.
I got sick, we used to go a lot. We used to take road trips a lot.
Yeah, we'd go to Philly a lot, up to New England,
We visited my aunt once too, up in New Hampshire. That was a long drive, but gosh, we would go to Philly a lot.
Yeah, we go to
New
Philly
York
a lot.
couple times.
Well, I know Philly.
It's close,
I know Philly pretty well because I live there.
Yeah.
So it's easier than having to throw on the GPS and try to stumble around.
Yeah.
You have a couple friends in the burbs.
I do.
So
I do. In Philly or
New York?
New York, I do.
Like Hoboken
in New York,
and around there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's somewhere to park.
And I only lived in Philly for 6 months, but I lived in Levittown. I didn't live in the city proper, so I still never learned the city. Well, I know it better now because of you. But...
My old shithole studio apartment is now for rent for $995 a month. All they did was put in hardwood floors. That's it.
Oh, Gigi. Oh, great.
I paid $500 a month for that when I was there. Even within...
Is that what you paid? $500?
Yeah. I paid.
Wow.
My first apartment was on the 3rd floor. I paid $425.
Wow.
And heat and hot water were included. The electric bill was like nothing. Oh my god. Now it was a hole, but it was my first apartment. It was my hole.
James, where are you go? What beach are you going to? Oh, you're going Tuesday. I'm so jealous. Oh my god. No, Irene, I still can't get vaccinated, but it was my next appointment. He said we're gonna talk, so I'm assuming he's gonna say it's okay now to get it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want me to get it during the transition of the one treatment to the other. I don't know. I
Mhm.
just follow what he says, so
Mhm.
I don't.
We'll see.
I'm scared to get it. I'll just admit it. I'm scared, but I will get it if he
Yeah.
says yes. But I am still scared.
In Philly, I lived calendar page. I lived
Wow.
on
Yeah. See,
City
that's a
Avenue when
lot.
I lived in the burbs. I was in Ardmore when I first got there. Then I was on City Avenue. Then I lived in like the art museum area, and then I moved to way South Philly, like Broadden, Oregon, and then I moved to Graduate Hospital, and I lived there for 3 years, and then I moved back up here. So Graduate Hospital was a dump at the time. Now it's a little nicer.
Oh, milk tea. How you feeling after the second dose? Did you get any side effects or anything from it? That was what, a couple days ago?
It
Yeah, a couple
reminds
days
you of
ago.
rehab. All my rehabs were in Pennsylvania too, Gigi. We've gone to the same one, I think. I think we talked about that before.
Always reminds you of rehab. Yeah, me too.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.
One of the Chicago beaches. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, my arm swelled. That was it. I had my second shot. I got vaccinated early. I had an opportunity to because I work in healthcare, so I got my second shot in February.
Good night, Mike. Thanks for stopping by.
But my arm swelled up big, and I took a nap. That was it. I was lucky.
I was fine after the first dose. I had a little injection site pain and body aches on the second day, but nothing with the second dose at all. Oh, that's so great to hear. Oh, good. I'm glad.
Calendar page. That's Washington Square, like from Broad to 10th, and then from Walnut down to, I would say, Lombard. Not south, but that whole cut over there was the gayborhood, the gay area.
T-Dub. Okay, cool. You have RA. That's what I have. That's exactly what my doctor said too. He wants me to wait. He wants me to wait to get the vaccine, and I'm not exactly sure why. But I'm glad it's not just me. Actually, he did tell that to all of his patients, but
waiting until it's been out a year. A lot of people have a lot of different reasons. When I was, been listening to people and talking to people, it's not always, obstinate anti-vax,
yeah, you got sick,
crap that people have, though there are plenty of those folks, and I could smack them upside the head. There's just people who want to wait to see what the outcomes are. There's women with babies who believe they've read information about infertility, or people with medical conditions. So there's people that have legitimate reasons to just be like, not now or not yet. It's not always people who say there's a chip in it. You know what I mean? But that took me a couple minutes to get to, because I was like, fuck you, you're selfish, get a vaccine. The rest of us are doing our part. But it's not so cut and dry. I've come to,
Yeah, no, not everyone.
It's not pro or anti. There's shades of gray in the middle and specific circumstances. It's hard to talk with a tongue ring. I took it out for so many years.
Not enough information. Yeah, that makes sense. With people that have underlying conditions. Yeah. We don't know how. With RA, our immune systems are so improved. They don't. Yeah, that's all he said to me. So that makes total sense now. I'm just glad someone else said it, because I was getting a little weird about it.
Your mother was hospitalized for COVID
7 days, really. Yeah, it's true, and they just don't know I was going to be.
I don't think it's compulsory. Well, at my job, none of the lifting of mandates matters in Pennsylvania if you work in healthcare. I still have to wear a mask. I still have to distance when I'm at work. All that shit is still. 8 residents you lost? It cleared out the personal care homes around here. I mean, 1 person got sick in the Jewish home and 18 died within 2 weeks. That was most of the fatalities. We are almost at the hour. We have a minute left, Punky, trying to rush people out. Rush.
I have 7.
You have 7?
I do. You have 6:59. Wow, how can that be? Isn't this some kind of world clock thing?
You know what? She's right on the time, but we were 1 minute late.
Okay. That works.
I erupted for nothing. I am apologizing to Punky Bright in front of 120 people because I jumped the gun.
Yeah.
The live was 1 hour. shortly, but she was correct on the time.
Lori, yes,
I apologize.
RA sucks. It can be extremely debilitating, yes.
We don't have like COVID passports or COVID IDs or anything else like that yet. I have my card. They said hold on to it. We don't know how important this may or may not be later, so don't lose it. And what they say on the news here is, you know, keep it in your firebox with all the other vaccination records and birth certificates and other shit you keep, and throw a copy in your wallet, maybe.
Oh, thanks, Christine. Yes, everybody hit the like button.
Like, yo, can we get a thumbs up?
That's what a lot of people said about the senior citizens, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have track and trace, but in Saudi it's more strict with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were such a total stain in a cesspool for a while, and then things, you know, the vaccines started going out, and cases were going down, and next thing you know.
Oh, got you. Okay, 7:01.
All right. Well, folks.
Bye, James.
Bye, James. Another good live. Another good chat.
Yes, another was so great to see everybody. Thank you, all the mods, and the hour went so fast again.
You know when it goes fast when it's good.
When it's good.
But you know what? It's never really bad. We've
back
only had a handful of things where we had to take a break because we were getting like
bombarded.
And good talking to you too, Milk Tea.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger. Hang out.
Yes, definitely.
And take your time coming back. YouTube will still be here. It will still be here
Yes.
if you take 10, 20 more days to have a life.
Yeah.
So, well, thank y'all for coming.
Yes,
thank y'all for
you.
watching. This will come down probably for 20 minutes or so. I'll take it down and then put it back up.
Yes, you were, Punky. Yes, you have arrived. No, okay. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
That's okay. Do hit the like button on your way out. Thank y'all for watching. Get some din-dins. Mike, thank you so much for the super chat.
Aw, thanks so
you.
much.
Very
That
nice
was
of you. Very nice.
Very, very, very nice. Thank you.
Have a good evening. Thank you.
We will, and we'll let you know next week what we got.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe Japanese this time?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Facebook.
Yes. You know the
Instagram,
drill.
Twitter. Address and contact info below. Mark will see you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
Yes, I will.
Okay?
Yes.
Y'all be good. Take care of yourselves, okay?
All right. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.